guys, welcome to my alien tutorial on day 1 of 31 days of Halloween. Who's excited? I'm excited. So I started off with this look. And it's Galaxy, so I had to do black light. Also, this wig glows under black light too, which is fantastic. So if you want to see how to create this look, keep watching and enjoy. I started off by covering my forehead in Cryolon's black face paint. I kept my wig off so that I didn't get any of the makeup on it. I created a V shape and then filled it in. I wasn't overly crazy about this black. It took quite a few layers to finally get it to look fully black. With a ripped up sponge with no straight edges, I lightly dipped it in water, wrung it out, and dabbed it in Cryolon's UV reactive face paint in blue. It may be a little difficult to see where the blue is going down. Keep checking under black light until you get it where you want to. I repeated this with pink and purple face paints. You may end up pulling some of the black paint up, but don't worry, you can always cover it back up or incorporate it into your design. I started covering the blue with Sugarpill's Royal Sugar and Helitronic. Be careful not to use too much, it might cover up some of the UV paints and it won't be as glowy in the dark. Then for the pink, I used Sugarpill's Love Buzz. Again, this may take a couple times going back and forth between the colors until you're happy with the placement. Camera is not displaying how it should be, because all here is blue, all here and here is blue. Right now it's just sort of making it purple and the pink is very standing out. With a white face paint and a tiny craft brush, I began adding stars. This white will not glow, this is mainly stars for the daylight. For the blacklight version, we'll be using yellow UV paint. I added a little swirl in the middle of the forehead. I started small in the middle and gradually spiraled outwards. Over top of that, I added the yellow paint. I added little planets and shooting stars randomly in both white and yellow. To break up some of the colors, I added pink dots over some spots, though I don't think it really needed it. Remember, always check what it looks like under black light as you go. With Sugarpill's Tiara, I sketched out the silver edge. It's easiest to do this first than if you were just to go straight in with glitter. It helps the glitter look less patchy and you can get the shape right before adding glitter, because glitter is not forgiving. Okay, now it's time for the glitter. I'm using Lit Cosmetics Share with their clearly liquid glitter base. I covered all of the silver in this. With a neon pink jewel I got from Michaels, I added it below the point. With the UV reactive paints, I started to add the dots. I started off with a tiny small dot, and as I got bigger with the circles, I made gradients from pink to purple to blue. To make it gradient, I just added a little bit of the other color to the circles in between. Time to take the glasses off and move on to the eyes. I used an eyeshadow catcher for this because this pink likes to go everywhere. With already primed eyes, I covered the lid with Sugarpill's Love Buzz. Above the crease, I added the blue UV face paint and took it out into a giant wing. I then began blending the pink into the blue. Over the blue paint, I added Sugarpill's Royal Sugar. On the top of the brow, I used Naked Cosmetics Silver Shadow from the Broadway stack. I brought the blue down to the sides of my nose into a point and then under my eyes a little bit. With the pink paint and a ripped up sponge, I add a little bit of texture to the brow. Next is the liner. I stretched my eye a bit because it creases in the inside corner a lot when my eyes are closed. This helps it get a smooth line. Now to add more glitter. Using the same silver glitter, I lined my eyes above the black line. I then added mascara on top and bottom and false lashes. To top it off, I added NYX Jumbo Pencil and Black Bean to the waterline. With the same yellow paint, I added little stars to the brow and down to the point. Avoid going close to your eye, I don't know how safe these are around the eye area. With NYX Jumbo Pencil, I covered my lips. Make sure if you're using this for lips and eyes, sanitize it before using it again. Over the lips, I started with Royal Sugar. When putting this on, don't smack your lips together until it's fully covered in shadow and they're no longer sticky. I find the black just devours the shadow if you mush your lips together too early. I made some super attractive faces while covering the shadow with UV blue. I then added pink as well. Over that, I dabbed Love Buzz, which conveniently glows under black light. I went back and forth between the colors until I was happy with it. And back with the stars again in the white paint. Then over that with the yellow. For a little bit of extra shimmer, I added Naked Cosmetics Silver in spots. On my cheeks, I added yellow freckles, or stars, whatever you want to call them. And finally, I contoured my cheeks with a combination of Sugar Pill's After Party, Dolly Pop, and Taco. I just did a dab of each color on the brush and let it mix on my face. And that's it. You're done. You're an alien now.